はい、マイクオンです。では。
Hi.
I'm clear.
He's clear. I'm like partially clear. Like if you look at my shirt
clear.
over here. My shirt's not like green enough, sadly.
I didn't know there was gonna be a greenback, so I wore green.
Yeah. Sometimes you just be like that.
あ、
一応今裏で BGM してもらってる。
あ、なるほどね。
Oh, he was playing a song through his like phone,
Yeah.
like in the mic, but he didn't know there's like an actual like background to the stream right now.
I was trying to be BGM.
Yeah, I know. Sad. Hi. Hello, everybody.
コメントが。
Green energy.
Green energy.
Epic shirt.
It's funny because your shirt's like not really green. I mean, maybe I'm not the right one to say that.
No, it's like neon yellow-ish.
Yeah,
but
which-
it's green enough to where the computer hates me.
Yeah, the computer. Well, I guess the computer likes you. I guess I don't know. I don't know what that means. I don't know if it's good or a bad thing, to be
And
honest.
it's trying to delete me.
I see. Yeah. Rest in peace when the computer tries to delete you. Okay.
みたいになってるっつって。
天気の方。
Aw. Hello, Japanese only. That's
Japanese
right.
only Phoenix.
I didn't know that they wrote in there that I'm Japanese only.
Yeah, but at least you got credit.
I guess you're so true. I didn't know. I had no idea. Today, I will not be Japanese only, just for the record. I will be not English only either, hopefully. But yeah, so I hope everyone's having a good Friday night, right? It's Friday night. Like in California, it's probably like, what, like 7?
That's a good thing. It didn't make my cup clear.
No, it kind of did a little bit, right? You can kind of see it.
No.
Oh no, dude, it's like too dark of a green, right? There you go. It's 7 p.m. in California, 10 p.m. Eastern time. I see.
California on fire now?
Is California on fire right now?
I don't know.
I hope not.
California.
I don't.
You know
think
the website, right?
I do know. Of course, I know the website. I'm from California. You have to know that website. Actually, like, it's kind of helpful, to be honest.
Oh, it is. California is on fire.
California is on fire? Really?
Up to the March 28th.
Oh my god, that's probably not huge. No, it's chill right now. Okay, so if it's like, I don't know, maybe it's not on fire that badly. At least it's not like as bad as it was, you know, months ago.
Right? I don't know if it's the website.
Yeah, the website just tells you if it is or isn't. It doesn't really tell you what, like, where or anything. So we actually have no idea. Hello.
Oh, it's Tash.
It's Tash. Hello, Tash. Tash always comes to my streams. Always makes me very happy. Okay.
This is not your stream. This is our stream.
I know. This time it's our stream. It's
our
stream. It's our stream. I'm sorry.
Stop being selfish.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm so selfish. Okay. Do we want to actually like go into like the actual content? So like the whole point of this stream basically is just sort of like, you know, they did it for like Japan too, and like I was in the Japanese stream too, where I did a little bit of translation, but we kind of want to focus harder on like the English speaking audience, right? So. Apparently South Carolina's on fire. I didn't know that.
California's always on fire.
California literally is always on fire. But I wanted to like kind of just show like a roadmap and stuff and show like yes. Nice.
I don't mean to keep cutting you off.
No, you're good. You're good.
I'm like a cocker spaniel.
The moment that something pops up right there, you're just like, boom, I have to read it right now. No, I get you. I just read random stuff all the time, to be honest. It's if you hang around me long enough. So I just want to tell you about like the future plans for the game and like kind of go through like the big changes that we went through for like full release and that kind of stuff. So that's kind of, I guess, the objective. And then of course we have NAOKI over here. He's off screen right now, but if you guys have any questions for him, we also have the game planner as well. He's behind the camera right now, Mr. Kubo.
Hi.
Hello. Oh. ちょっと紹介してるから。Okay.
Everyone say hi to Kubo.
Kubo.
Hi, Kubo-san.
Hello, Kubo-san. He is the game planner and he plans the game.
That's what a game planner does.
That's what a game planner does. I know. I'm so helpful. So, if you guys have any questions for him. まあ嬉しいですね。まあ嬉しいですよね。いっぱいあるよね。いっぱい来てる。嬉しいです。So if you guys have any questions for him, or if you have any questions for NAOKI, and if you NAOKI, would you like to come up? Yeah. Okay. And of course we got
Mr. NAOKI MAEDA.
Mr. NAOKI MAEDA.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Oh,
there you go.
Say hi,
下
NAOKI.
手な英語をね、持ってきた。
おー、なるほどね。
OK。
見てみて。
じゃあ、まあ、インフォメーションね。
そうですね。Do it.
まあ、I have been involved
involved
in the development of many music games. one of the most well-known title is Dance Dance Revolution.
Yeah.
Okay.
DDR.
I have also produced many music games. Titled as a game producer.
Okay.
And this time, Mashup Revision is a new generation rhythm action game produced by Axstorm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Axstorm. Yeah.
Axstorm, a music game development company.
Yep.
And the main feature of this game is that it mixes the DJ culture coded mashup with the play of traditional rhythm action games.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
And it is a product that offers a new music game experience.
Yes.
I hope you will play it.
Yeah. You have to. Let's go. You heard it straight from the man himself.
日本人はね、英語読めるんだけど、喋れないんだよ。多くの人がね。ということで、今日はよろしくお願いします。
So basically what he was talking about, he was saying that a lot of Japanese people, they can read English, but they don't know exactly how to speak it, or they don't know how to like what it means really.
I mean, honestly, that's not much different from America either.
Honestly,
most people can read it but can't speak it either.
Yeah, honestly, that is so freaking true. So anyways, he just wants to, just give everyone like, please play mashup. He's really excited about it. He's really excited about this project and everything. I mean, everybody involved, like this is such like a passion project for a lot of people, I feel like.
I don't think, do they know that pretty much every person that's on the team is from the music community?
I feel like I've tried to say that several times, but like literally every person on the team is a music gamer, right? And that's like the coolest thing, right? It's like, cause I mean like me, right? Like I played a lot of Beat Mania, I played a lot of other music games as well. And everybody else on the team like is either, they definitely play the crap out of music games all the time, like very actively. And like there's been so many times where like I will go out with like everybody in the company just to go to an arcade to play music games together. That's like super sick, right?
Yeah.
Like I don't know, like so for this, there's so much passion in this project for real.
非常にパッションだね。でもね。まああとはマットとコリーでよろしくね。
Yeah.
ちょっと僕はケーマン。
Yeah. So he's just like leaving it to us because
So do you do introductions on this thing, or you just expect that everyone knows who you are and
Well, no, we actually probably should do introductions. This is the first time, okay? I'm not very good at this. I'm supposed to be a developer, okay? I'm supposed to be a developer. I'm mainly a developer, okay? So, anyways, my name is Matt, otherwise known as Phoenix. I played a bunch of music games. I almost was a BPL player at one point for 2DX, almost, very close. And yeah. Yeah, some Chinese for sure, yeah. But yeah, I played a lot of 2DX. I've played music games ever since I was 6, starting with DDR actually. And moved to Japan and became a software developer because I wanted to be a software developer. And now I am here and I'm a developer for the game. I mainly work mainly on the server and also a bit on the game itself. So yeah, that's my story. What about you?
I'm Corey. I go by Triangle, Revise, Virtu, pretty much anything. I've done playing music games for what? About 22 years. First one was Beat Mania 5 Key, Hip Hop Mania.
I always thought you played music games for longer than I was alive.
I mean, you're barely an adult. So.
Barely an adult.
Yeah, you started playing when you were 6.
I started playing when I was 6. Yeah.
Yeah, like I was like 14.
Oh my god.
15.
15? Sheesh.
I have had the luxury and the benefit of having my music game life go full circle.
Yeah.
Being able to participate in some of the games I grew up with.
That's really
such
cool.
as DDR, a bunch of other titles. But here at Axstorm on Mashup, I had the pleasure of doing A&R for the game and kind of choosing a bunch of songs that are in the game or will be in the game.
So for those of us that are either just humble developers or humble music game players and don't know what A&R means.
A&R stands for Artist and Repertoire.
Artist and Repertoire. Ooh, what a fancy word.
It's basically finding music and talent to work with.
Yeah.
our company.
Yeah,
here.
I definitely would think that maybe a big reason why our song list is so diverse is because you're here. So
I appreciate that.
At least that's what I personally think. I mean, God, like Ali is such a good artist.
Oh,
like all the
Ali
artists
is-
you find, like they're crazy, man. It's so cool. But yeah,
I appreciate the kind words.
absolutely.
And I ended up in Japan by taking an airplane. No, I am originally from the Bay Area in California, and I decided to move to Japan, and I am here now.
Yeah, that's kind of my story too. I was not from the Bay Area, I was just from Southern California, and I just decided one day, hey, I want to live in Japan.
The wrong side of California.
Well, I mean, I don't really agree with that one, but we got so much good food down there, man. I miss the food in California.
I do too.
Anyways, maybe we should actually talk about the game now.
I think
It's
we
been about
should.
10 minutes. Okay. So we have like a little it's like a presentation kind of thing. I'm gonna go through it super quick. I am personally not a fan of like reading stuff off the slides personally, so I'm gonna really try to keep it concise for you and just kind of show you everything. なんかそのスライドショーの方に移動してもらっていいですか？はい。すいません。ありがとうございます。ごめんね。I scared him by suddenly speaking Japanese. Okay. So we have this thing right here. If you were looking at the
Hot news!
hot news. Sheesh. Okay. So if you were looking at the stream that happened last week just after we released, it was like 8 p.m. our time here, which means that it was super late in California and America, which means you probably haven't seen this. I did a little bit of translations then, and I'm just going to be going through the whole thing now very quickly. Oh my gosh, that's a very... A super chat to okay.
Hey,
thank you so much for the super chat.
you.
I unfortunately cannot see your name because it is cut off.
I kind of want to download an air horn.
ちょっとコメントを映します。
OK OK。
ちょっと
なんかそのスーパーチャットしたユーザーの名前ちょっと教えてもらっていいですか？OK OK。助かりますね。もうちょっと上に。
一瞬
あ
キーボード動かなくなってます。
OK OK. Sorry, I wanna say thank you to the super chatter here, and I don't know your name, and we are fixing that right now.
In the meantime,
Okay. Chris Pham. I think I've seen you in Discord actually. Hey there, new player here with only 10 hours of game time. Thank you for giving us such a great game, for your hard work and commitment to the community. Keep going. Here's to more updates to the game. Thank you so much, Chris Pham. I believe I have actually done a lot of talks with you on the Discord already. I super duper appreciate your support. I honestly appreciate all your guys' support, but thank you so much for the super chat. We super duper appreciate it. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. Sheesh.
ノリが違うね。
Okay.
we got someone with the name of Kim over here dabbing the.
Yeah, right, there you go. Okay, so now we're gonna talk about the game, all right? So we're gonna talk about the game. It's gone. Okay, now it's not gone. All right, boom. So I'm not gonna go through this whole thing like word for word. We're gonna just go through this super quickly. So the main things that we changed with full release, we did a big UI overhaul. We added the My Page screen. We added a recommend category for like beginners sort of thing. We added, we started the first season of Rank Match. And also we added a new virtual path event for Chrono Circle. It's a collab event for Chrono Circle. Rest in peace, right? It doesn't exist anymore. Yeah. So sad.
Is it?
I don't know.
Can we say that?
I have never played Chrono Circle.
I tried to play Chrono Circle.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh man, it was only in round one, right?
It was in round one. It was a round one exclusive.
It only came out like after I moved to Japan, so
Yeah.
I don't know.
It was here and gone really, really quick.
Interesting. Yeah, no, it kind of lived like pretty short, right? I don't know, but yeah. So basically, we noticed like our designers really, because like I said, I'm a developer. I'm not really good at designing, but no. So our designers kind of noticed there's a lot of like not uniformity between all of our menus. So we just kind of like, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Uniformity in the menus. I'm trying to talk about the uniformity in the menus. Okay, we made them all uniform. All right, I hit the wrong button now. Okay, look at all that uniformity. It's crazy, man. Crazy. Look at all that uniformity. So This is what the screen looks like now, the song select screen, and I mean, it looks pretty similar to the way it did before. We made a bit of changes, little small ones, just to make it a little bit more, you know, like I love the word uniform right now. I can't think of another one. It's just nothing else. Cohesive. That's a really good word. I'm a big fan of that word. It's a really, really cohesive. There's a lot of cohesivity. I did used to wear uniforms.
Synergy?
So true. Synergistic.
Coalescence.
Oh, coalescence. Yes. What a good word coalescence is.
I wonder who picked that word.
Yeah, I wonder. Wasn't it me?
It was you.
It was me, okay. You're trying to gaslight me. Okay. My page. We're talking about my page. All right.
Talking about you wearing uniforms at school right now.
Yeah, I know. My page. What is my page? What is my page? Look at all that data.
My page.
It's my page.
It's not your page.
It's not your page. It's my page. And
there's a lot of pages like this page.
But not all of them are mine. In fact, there's only, well, no, not all of them are yours.
But they're not all mine either.
Yeah.
What's my page?
It's my page, okay? So, my page, we are looking at all the data here. We've got your ability point totals, all the songs that are inside of your ability point, top 20, 30, top 30, top 30. I do know how this game works. Top 30, you got all of your, you know, your grade distribution, all that stuff, and it's blocked down at the bottom here where the see your play data thing is. It's like shows your like ranked stuff and like your level and all that stuff. But basically it's like a way for you to view all of your data in the game. I think it's kind of cool. I am the kind of music gamer that likes data. I like seeing data. I definitely made countless spreadsheets about 2DX when I played. I just kind of like that kind of stuff.
So whose page is this?
This is the company accounts page, I believe. Yeah, it's not my page.
So it's not my page.
It's not my page. Unfortunately, this is the lie. We're completely lying right now. Yeah, I'm so sorry. Anyways, this is the wrong button again. I forget that he switched it. So then we also inside of my page. This used to be in a different place. The Ghost Sport customization. It used to be you had to go to like the Ghost Battle Home section, and then from there you could change it. That was really kind of like not obvious, and you could very easily miss it.
Suboptimal.
It was suboptimal. It definitely was not the most optimal solution. So we went ahead and we moved it into this because it kind of makes sense in my opinion. I kind of wish that like this screen had all of like the English translations for all these titles, but we got all these like comments and stuff that you can have. We added a bunch of stuff. Yes.
When we were talking about this page earlier, you told me something you were very proud of.
I don't know if I'm actually proud of it now that you put it.
not?
Oh, I don't know. I think it's funny.
I think
it's funny.
I think you should stand by what you believe
honestly,
in and don't let your dreams be dreams.
You're so true. Okay. So there's a comment in here that in Japanese, if I was to translate it veryいやいやこのままで大丈夫ですよ。なんかそのコメントの話なんですけど。Okay. So there's a comment in Japanese basically says like, oh, I'm aiming for full combos. And I could have translated that like super boring if I wanted to. Yeah, it's like literally just I'm aiming for full combos. But I changed it in English so that it says, call me a moth the way I be aiming for those lamps. And if anyone is a 2DX player, you get that.
And I said it shows it's been full combo tryhards.
That's also good. I mean, I don't know. I think changing them now would be a little weird.
A little bit weird.
But we can add more, okay? We can certainly add more. Okay. That's all I want to talk about with this, I think.
I think they like lamp.
They do like lamp. I mean, I like lamp, to be honest. Big fan of lamp. Anyways, what is the recommend category? What is the recommend category? What would you call it? Recommend
I don't know.
Category?
Beginning's my favorite song.
Ginnin. We got Ginnin over here.
Ginnin's my favorite song.
Next to Fall Down over here. Okay, so it's a new addition to the free play mode. If you go into free play mode, if you are less than level 10, you will be in this category, level 10. That's 10 levels. There are 10 of them. Well, actually, there's more than that. I think I'm level like 100 something. But if you don't know what to play, huh?
That's pretty good.
Oh, really? But let's see, I'm really good at that kind of stuff, I guess, you know? Maybe you're so right. Okay, if you don't know what to play, if you just booted this game for the first time, you're like, I don't know any of these songs, what the heck's going on? Go into there. And we made a big list. Literally, it's a curated list we picked for people that are new to the game. Very, very, you know, straightforward, I would say. So, you know, if you have no idea what's going on, go ahead and pick something from there. We literally are telling you, we're like, hey, this is probably good.
Probably good.
Probably. You don't have to listen to us though.
No.
I mean, you're your own person, man. Like, yeah, I can't tell you what to do.
Don't let your dreams be dreams.
You really cannot, right? You do not, and in fact, don't let us tell you what to do.
Yeah.
Maybe you shouldn't use this at all. Anyways, we added it. Less than level 10. Go for it. Okay, and there it is. There's the English translation. We say start here is a little flag, and as you can see, this account right here is less than level 10, so we are in there. Okay. So this is a little disclaimer that they wanted to put in before, but if you played in early access and you didn't get up to level 15, you'll notice that some songs that you were able to play in the past are no longer playable because we added level lock conditions. So you gotta play the game.
Why?
Why? Because because we did, because we chose to. We chose to. But anyways, just letting you know, play the game a little bit before, because game fun. We want you to play the game.
Yeah, just play for like a couple hours.
So if you just play for a couple hours, play for maybe 2 hours or more, maybe. That's a good number right there.
Number.
2 hours. 2 hours. That's a really solid number.
Really solid number. 2 hours.
Okay.
Not a minute less.
Not a minute less. 2 hours. Okay. So, yeah. So we just don't want people, buying the game, booting the game. Oh, I want to play Brain Power, uninstall. No, that's not how you enjoy the games. That's incorrect. Okay.
You should play Brain Power for 2 hours.
You should play Brain Power for 2 hours, not any less. 2 hours. Okay. Rank match season 1. Sheesh. Okay. And if you're a music game tryhard like me, this kind of mode speaks to me. So first, Ghost Battle Mode. If you've never played Ghost Battle Mode is basically a mode where you play against other players, but it's asynchronous. And I love the word asynchronous. It's a big word. And I'm a developer. We use that word all the time. Asynchronous. Oh man, I'm so sorry. But if you're actually not like me. I live in Japan now. But if you live in America and you want to play against other people, if you play games like DJ Max, you play games like, other like Konami games out there, you may have to go to the arcade at like 10 p.m. or wake up at 3 in the morning to go get your ranked matches. Well, not in this mode. We make the data from player data. So Ghost Battle Mode, we are making ghosts from player data for you to play against whenever you want. So you don't got to worry about time differences. You get off work at 7 p.m. You want to play some rank match? Guess what? You can. You can play against all the players in Japan, all the players in Korea, all the players in Southeast Asia, wherever they are, Europe, America,
Antarctica,
Australia, absolutely. North
Tanzania.
Tanzania. Tanzania is not correct. Canada. One of my favorite places. I've been to Canada a few times. Anyways.
Didn't Biatix know about that.
Yeah. So, rank match right here. Boom, we got this pop-up right here that explains all the ranks. We got ranks going from rookie, copper, silver, gold, platinum, and diamond.
That was really fast, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I can speak pretty fast. I like to think. Nice. Okay, so anyways, we got all those ranks. So basically you play against people that are at your skill level and go to higher ranks, man, and then get good. And that's why anyone plays music games, right? It's to get good.
It is.
Exactly. So we made a bunch of changes to rank match this time around, and we want to go over this very quickly. Yeah, not anymore. Oh my goodness, that's a very long message. Let me see. Maybe I should actually open this in like my phone as well. Here, give me just a moment. I'm sorry, I literally can't see the. Okay. Speaking of, not sure if it's possible to talk about, but how are the ghost scores selected? I started seeing some players that are basically outside the norm with some scores that are basically outside of the norm with a few players this season. I cannot go into specific detail about how we select scores, but I mean, generally I can tell you, we take scores that fulfill a certain requirement that are most recently played from the player, right? So if you are asking about like maybe songs that feel like out of place in that sense, I do think that maybe there's a bit of improvement that can be done. I think that maybe I got to be a little bit more stringent with the requirements, but maybe even changing them per rank potentially is something that I've thought about. I think one blanket condition probably isn't the greatest thing, but anyways, I appreciate your feedback as always. So changes to rank match this time around. I made a bunch of changes to, I'm pressing the wrong button again. I made a bunch of changes to how matches are found. So in the original rank match in early access, we only matched you with people that were of your rank, and this time we changed it around thanks to Kubo for this idea. He came up with this fantastic idea. いや、大丈夫ですよ。なんかそのランクマッチの変更点ってKuboさんのアイデアだったって。Okay, so he came up with this idea. Instead of matching with people that are in the same rank as you, instead we will actually get players that are within a certain range of ability point totals. So let's say, for instance, if you are diamond 3 or 4, if you are diamond 3 or 4, your opponents will be within the ability point range of 7,000 to max or something like that. And per rank that will change. So instead of picking people that are within your rank, we select people from ability point totals. And what that lets us do is that lets us eliminate bots entirely. We no longer have bots present in Ghost Battle mode. I think maybe there may be a case where you get a bot or two in certain tiers. I don't believe that's the case anymore, especially now that our user base kind of has expanded quite a bit in the past week. So I think you should not be seeing bots anymore. If you do, they will be incredibly rare. And to be honest, you could probably ignore them.
Are these words gonna live long, or
what do you mean?
Is it gonna age like milk?
I hope it doesn't age like milk. I mean, I don't see it aging like milk. I hope not. If it ages like milk, I guess it's my head now. But nah, I guess okay. So true. Anyways, let's continue. We added a multiplier. So one thing that we took a lot of feedback on in early access during rank match was it takes way too long to get points. Why is it that I have to play all of these easy matches that against people that are not my level because the point gain is so slow, I gotta play like 50 matches just to get to the top rank or whatever. Now you don't gotta do that. If you have a win streak of 3 or more, we apply a bonus for you. This is a straight up multiplier on the RP that you gain from that match. Then that's as simple as that. It goes up to about 2x depending on how many matches you win in a row. Let's see, and the last thing is the wrong button. Rank specific rewards. So if you guys play any other games, which I mean I do play other games, if you play games like Apex Legends, play games like Rainbow Six Siege like me, I don't know, I know you don't.
Nope.
But if you play those games, you know that part of the reason why you want to go to the higher rank is because you get this cool thing that you get to put on your profile and be like, hey, look, everybody, I was master.
Is that kind of like mounts and stuff on 14?
Probably.
Yeah, like,
I see. Maybe.
Or like high-end raid gear.
Probably. It's probably something similar to that.
Shiny weapons and shit.
Exactly. Like flares that are like, hey, I got to this level in rank match. I'm super cool. Look at me, right? And we're adding those rewards for this season for the first time. And they will come in the form of ghost board customization items. They will depend on your current rank, of course. So, hey, everybody, I'm master. Exactly. I love telling people that. This is the wall of text. Hey, thanks for your feedback. Yeah, I mean, you could read it. I do mean that, by the way. I translate this. So
that's actually a good question.
Is it possible to rank out of a tier like going from gold to silver? Yes, it is.
There you go.
Yes, very simple. If you can lose RP and just go straight down. Straight down. Oh, damn. Sorry.
It forces you to get good.
Yeah, I mean, that's the whole point of rank match, right? No. Well, I mean, if you get back down to gold, you get easier opponents, then maybe you go back up to plat, and then maybe you're just in that spot,
Or you could get good and stay in plat.
Truer words and they have never been spoken, honestly.
No, sometimes you gotta say the things that hurt.
I know. See, I'm just not good at that. This is why I'm a developer.
It's okay, my Twitter's gonna fucking blow up. Okay. They're like, say things that hurt, huh?
Okay. The Chrono Circle virtual path. Now, I want to say in advance, then I am very sorry. There was a bunch of bugs with this path, okay? There was a bunch of bugs with this path, and I've hopefully fixed all of them. I think I have fixed all of them. It's a path. So, what is the Chrono Circle path if any of you have played the round 1 exclusive music game?
Chrono Circle.
Chrono Circle. While font small, don't worry about it. I just listen to what I'm saying and I will get the gist to you. I will make this as fast as possible. So this is a collaboration event between Chrono Circle and our game. So we have a bunch of songs that are in the game that are from Chrono Circle originally. We also have a bunch of customization items that are based off of Chrono Circle, inspired from Chrono Circle. And if you play this event, you have to play it every day. So we did add a new thing to this event. We have a limit to how much you can progress the clock. So if you look up there, there is a clock that is involved in this event, and you progress this clock by playing songs. However, you can only progress for 1 single hour every single day. So there are 12 hours of this event, and you have to play for 12 days at least to get to all of the rewards in this little thing. So I believe today's reward was something like I don't want to mess that one up, so I will let someone from chat tell me what they happen to unlock today if they have been keeping up. What happens to these songs when the event's over? For a while they will be unable to be unlocked, unfortunately.
It seems today is the gear.
Today is the gear. I wanted to say that. I did not want to get that incorrect. I do not want to spoil. But yes, so we got all sorts of rewards. This event will be going on for a total of 60 free leak. I mean, I just wouldn't have said
That's why I'm here.
Yeah, right? So, I still don't know what Chrono Circle does. All I've unlocked is Conflict. Well, then you got plenty of content waiting for you when you are done with the Conflict pad, let me tell you. And honestly, I'm a big fan of the Chrono Circle songs that got added. I like
I mean, you got, I see homeboy Zek right here.
Zek, that song is a banger. We got Zek, we got Usao. I'm a big fan of Usao.
Usao?
Big fan of Usao. P-Light, P-Light for me is kind of hit or miss, but you know, I kind of like the song that's in there.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? A lot of bangers in here. Highly recommended.
Were any of those spoilers?
No, it's been public. You can see it. You can see it in this. You can see it in the song.
Well, damn it! Here I am trying to stir the pot.
My heart like skipped a beat when you said that. I was like, oh my god, did I just mess up? No, I didn't. You could see all the songs.
I don't know what I can or can't say. So there might be spoilers coming out of my mouth.
You're a wild card. You're the wild card right here. So anyways, that is effectively the Chrono Circle event every day at 5 a.m. JST. The clock gets reset and you will be able to play another hour. And this time it is actually correct. For a while it was resetting at 9 a.m. JST and then it was not resetting at all for like a couple hours. But it is now fixed. So
can you make it like to not reset in certain territories? Like France or something?
No, actually, that would be really hard. That would be really hard and probably not super worth it.
And then people would have to play on a VPN.
Oh my god, that would actually add so much depth. Imagine, like you have to play in the correct VPN on the right country in order to progress the clock. That would actually probably go viral, to be honest.
It would.
Anyways, we also have revived the virtual path for Conflict. We had another user in chat gun here saying that they were talking about that right now. They were doing that right now, and basically what the Chrono Circle what the Conflict virtual path is about is you've got two gauges, red and blue, and basically it's very simple. All you do is you play songs, you get points for each gauge, and then there you go. That's about it. You get a bunch of stuff. It's all Conflict inspired. If you've ever heard the song Conflict, I mean, if you've played a music game, you've heard the song Conflict.
I got to do a thing with Conflict.
You got to do a thing with Conflict?
I did. It was for another game.
Really?
Yeah, with Mr. Cranky himself.
Ooh, that's sick. The theme goes hard. It does.
It does go hard.
The theme goes real hard. It's super sick. So you get the theme. How do you get the theme? There is a mission at the end of this path. You fill both the gauges, you get to challenge a special mission, and what this mission is it's just a really hard chart with really hard timing and a really hard gauge.
Is that the one with like the cool video and stuff in the background?
No, unfortunately. That's Halcyon.
Halcyon, yes.
What does the red and blue gauges mean? What do they mean? I think
we can make it an arbitrary thing, like somehow tie it into the Chrono Circle thing.
Yeah.
Like past and present.
Oh my god.
And life and death.
See, I'm a developer. I couldn't think of that. Right? Exactly.
Just red and blue.
Or just red and blue. And it looks like the direction they're going right here with at least is red and blue.
Yeah.
And that's all they mean. Like, they each have their own list of rewards that you unlock by simply playing the game. You don't even get to pick which gauge, it just alternates automatically.
It picks for you.
So it's just kind of is play the game and get a bunch of stuff. Why not? Okay. The roadmap. Now, there's a lot of exciting things in here. Honestly, there is honestly a lot of exciting things in here. So, obviously, sorry to ask Comic Theme, super cool. I want to know who remix it. Oh, who made the BGA? Like for the theme?
No, the like when you say theme, like,
So-
are you talking about the song?
When you pick the conflict skin, it changes the BGM to like a conflict inspired BGM.
Oh.
I think Naoki made that.
直樹さん、
はい。
コンフリクトの BGM 直樹さん作ったんですか？
あ、俺だよ。
Ah, that was Naoki.
That was Naoki. He made it. So there you go. So, anyways, so the roadmap for mashup. What we got going on for you here? Obviously, this month, March, it is over in a couple of days, but we released a bunch of stuff. We had the official release. We got the Chrono Circle Path. We got Rank Match Season 1 next month. What are we doing next month? What are we doing? What are we doing? We are releasing the second DLC, our second DLC, and we've got a third virtual path event that is coming. It is coming, and we will see what it's like. Then May. I just forgot what to say for a moment. May, what's happening in May? We've got Star Battle, our first Star Battle. Opening is happening in May.
Star
Battle. Yes. So, and then what else is happening? We got a fourth virtual pass in May. Virtual pass? Why does it say pass? I didn't write pass. Does it say
Hey,
pass?
I think you do the English translations, right?
I did.
Yeah.
Why? I'd never written pass in my life, bro.
Remember, this is we're about long form storytelling. Remember how I said at the beginning that most Americans can barely speak English? Here's the case.
Case in point.
Case in point.
Pass in Japanese means pass in English. There you go. So true. Only.
僕の間違いです。
So Matt is saved. This was Kubo's problem.
It's all Kubo's fault, not me. He's coming to apologize.
ごめんなさい。
He's saying I'm sorry. He's saying I'm
これ
sorry.
はこのパスとパスですよね。
そうですよね。
僕が間違えてますこれ。いつ私ごめんなさい。ごめんなさい。間違えました。
まあ本当に問題ないと思うじゃん。Okay. So, anyways, we got the fourth virtual path that is coming in May, and then after that, we've got Rank Match Season 2. And on top of Rank Match Season 2, we've got our third DLC coming out. 3. Yeah.
Are there any like secrets we can tell about any of these?
Are there any secrets?
Yeah, you know, just kind of like
one thing that I can
stir
say.
the pot a little bit.
Yeah, so one thing.
Throw little cookies here and there.
Yeah, you know what? I'll say one thing, and this is incredibly vague. It's incredibly vague. Specifically for DLC 2, I have gotten to test all the charts for DLC number 2. I've gotten to test all of them. I've gotten to hear all the songs and all that good stuff.
Do I know any of the songs that are in DLC 2?
Probably.
Are any of them mine?
No.
Oh shit.
Anyways, DLC 2, I've played all the charts and all that stuff, and let me tell you, in my opinion, and I really do mean this, the mashups in DLC 2 are the best I've ever heard in this game. 100%. Like, absolutely, like, I was blown away. I was almost like, did they like mess, like, is it like the wrong audio file or something? Like, I don't know, like, it's incredible. I really am looking forward to that becoming public and hearing what people think about it. Because in my opinion, I feel like this really marks the mashups going in a different direction from this point on in the game. It's sick as hell. I'm a big fan of this. So this is gonna be the norm for mashup where there's constant updates per month. Yes. I'm just gonna be working all the time for you guys.
And also, just to clarify, when I say my songs, I don't mean my songs.
Yes, not. So it's like
It's not like my room, but like songs that I worked with for the game.
right. So it'd be your songs that you worked with.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I know what they are, and they're really good.
Yes, they are.
A lot of them are really, really different than what's in the game
Yes.
already.
Exactly.
So I'm kind of stoked to see people's reactions when they hear them.
I am kind
And
of
who they're being made by.
Yes, right? It's so honestly, there's so much stuff that I
No, Triangle Mashup is not confirmed.
So, anyways, let's keep it going. Whoa. We're too slow. Okay. June. I forgot the word for June. We've got the 5th virtual pass coming out in June. That's every month. We got one. I got so much stuff I got to do. And then DLC number 4. Jeez. That, and like, I mean, I probably could know what's in DLC 3 and 4, but I actually don't know off the top of my head. I kind of don't think about, you know, that far ahead. I got other stuff to do, man.
Much larger things.
I don't know if it's larger, but it's important. It's another important thing. So is it 12 DLC per year? Not hardcore. I don't believe so. I can't. It seems like at the rate we're going right now. At the rate we're going, it could turn into 12 DLCs per year, but I do not want to promise that. I don't know how much, you know, how sustainable this.
I mean, I think right now it's safe to say that when we were in early access, we worked really hard to source a lot of music.
Yes, and as a result, we definitely have like a big backlog that we can use.
I wouldn't call it backlog. I would say stock.
Stock, that's the word. Backlog, I mean, I was a scientist, that's the word that we use all the time. But yeah, it would be incredible. Don't want to hold it to you. Well, if you guys are willing to buy 12 DLCs a month, 12 DLCs a month. No. 12 DLCs a year. Guys, if you guys were willing to buy 12 DLCs a month, man, I could I would be much more relaxed, you know? I'd have a much easier time. Feed my family. Anyways, summer of 2025. This thing right here, I would love to hear it. This thing right here, this is sick as hell. When I heard that this was an idea, I was like, this is fire. I've never seen a music game do this before. Actually, I have. That's a complete lie. I've seen it happen one time. A raid event. What do I mean by a raid event? Some people may think, some people may think they understand. That's really mean to say. No, people probably understand what I mean by a raid event. Everybody on the server is going to participate in an event at the same time. Tricoro, yellow phase, yes.
I know what this is. We talked about this during dev.
Yes, exactly. It's finally happening. I just like spat everywhere.
Okay. So, excited.
I'm very excited. So, this raid event, what's going on here? Everybody is working together to unlock songs. Literally, that is going to, if you played 2DX Tricoro when that event was going around yellow phase, it's literally that. Super sick. Everyone works together, plays songs, does things to unlock things for everybody at the same time.
It's also how DDR used to be too.
DDR used to be like that?
Yeah, so back with phnix. Was it phnix? No, not phnix. Max 2. Like, the more plays a machine got, it would progress the unlock system.
Yeah, no, I do remember that. So it'll be literally exactly that, except every single person on the server. That's super cool, right? I'm a big fan of that. Okay.
I'm a big fan of that.
So that is our roadmap, at least until the summer. So I will be keeping very busy helping you guys get that content, that's for sure. Okay. Other update plans that we have.
I think number one was the most requested now.
Yes, number one is the most requested, and this is something that we are working for right now. The implementation of an offline mode. We got a lot of feedback. In the past couple of months about how, hey, I'm playing free play mode, I'm playing mashup mode. Why do I need to be connected to your server to play these modes? Why? And at the end of the day, I guess our answer is, I don't know.
Oh, no.
So we're changing that.
Yeah.
We're changing that. There's going to be maybe a few limitations here and there as to certain things that will honestly be kind of impossible to progress offline. Like, I do not think virtual path will be possible to progress.
Or the summer event.
Or the summer raid event. That also seems like it'd be very difficult to progress when you are offline. So we are currently trying to work out exactly what those boundaries are. We also want to prevent cheating, because obviously we don't want to have people, because if we're thinking of a mode where, you resend scores that you sent off, that you, let's say, play offline, and you want to send those scores to the server eventually, and then have them save, and then, have them be there, that very easily leads to vulnerabilities where people can just be fake scores, right? Like fake scores all the time, and just said, oh, hey, I maxed 25 songs when it was offline for like a day. Like, sure, buddy. Like, yeah. So we got to stop that.
Sure, buddy.
Yeah, right. Exactly. So we got a lot of things that we have to take into account before we can actually implement it. We want to make sure it's not like a half-baked thing. I want to make sure it actually works out very well. So We're going to continue to improve the UI UX of the game. I think it is definitely going in a direction where it's just much more easier to understand in my personal experience. We want to add more modes, add more events, that kind of stuff. And we are considering porting.
I literally, so I looked at these slides earlier, right? I didn't even see them before.
Okay.
But I remember talking about it.
So I'm allowed to say one console that we are considering porting to. I'm allowed to say one console.
Steam Deck.
That would be so funny if I said Steam Deck. No, we are working on porting this game eventually to the Nintendo Switch.
Switch 1 or Switch 2?
Switch 2, because that's currently in development. So we are aiming for Switch 2 at least. So yes, that is our current plan. Those are the future update plans for the game. Let me make sure I'm not missing any chats or anything like that.
No, I've been keeping an eye on it.
Okay, nice. Thank you. I appreciate you.
I'm
Okay.
being useful.
Thank you. I appreciate it because I'm talking so much. My
More
voice is
than I can ever be.
I talk a lot. Okay, so there's our big thing, hot news. Anyways, about the hot news, we just want to say, at least I want to say, thank you for your feedback, everybody. Thank you for your support. Honestly, really, we're all music gamers here. We're all music gamers in the company, but at the same time, we don't always know, what people want.
Yep.
We don't always know what every single type of player wants. We want our game to cater to everybody. We don't want our game to cater to just us. We want our game to cater to everybody. So we appreciate all the feedback that we got. And honestly, because of this feedback, we made a lot of changes to the game. And I think it's part of the reason why we're seeing more users now.
I also think that once we were in early access, the game that I started playing back in what was it, May of last year?
Yes.
Compared to now, completely different game.
Completely different. Let me, from my own experience too, when I first played the game, I was kind of like, are we sure about this one, buddy?
I'll give them a spoiler.
Okay.
It wasn't good. It was bad.
The one thing that I remember that was really bad, and I was like, you need to fix this right now. The V, right?
The V.
The angle. So let's say right now it's like this. It used to be like that. It used to be like this. And legitimately, we have people now that are like, bro, where on the screen do I look?
Yeah.
Back then, no shot at all.
For me, it was chords.
Impossible.
And I remember I was talking to you and some of the other devs, we need to have a different type of note, or at least a visual signal that this is a chord.
Yes.
Because it's impossible to read.
Yep. Even though I personally don't use that option now, when the lanes were 20 times further apart, I needed that. It was wow. I mean, even from closed beta, it changed enough to a point where I'm sold that devs really care about the game. Exactly. And we have done a lot of things to make it fun to play, easy to play, and we used a lot of our insights as music gamers.
We're like the Final Fantasy 14 of music games.
We kind of are. That'd be kind of sick. I hope we're as successful as Final Fantasy 14.
Yeah, we need both. But the thing is, the way I say that because both teams really care about what the community thinks.
Yes.
And you and I talked about this with Naoki and Tash and all them. This is kind of a game that the community could participate in making with.
Yes.
In a roundabout way of things. The more that they share ideas and share their thoughts, there's more, because we are music gamers, there are more possibilities of seeing that come to fruition.
Yeah, exactly. And I honestly think this feels like a very maybe unique, what's the word, almost like a unique chance in some ways. The fact that they're trying to really reach out to the American community, and the fact that both of us are here and we can literally be your spokesperson for this company. The voice for the exactly. So as a music gamer who's played music games since I was 6 years old, I've definitely supported companies who I know don't really care all that much about me. And I think that this company, Axstorm right here, we definitely care about your feedback, and we've already made changes to our game to make it better because of your feedback. And I think that this is something I want to keep doing. This sort of stream that we're doing today, I want to do this on a regular basis personally. And I think that we really want to take your feedback. We want to hear what you think about the game. What do you think we could be doing better? What do you think we could be doing? We want to hear all that, and we will do what we can to put it into the game. This can be a game that everybody can participate in making. 100%.
I'd say Math Yoshi P.
I'm Yoshi P?
Yeah.
That's so cool. 14 の話ですね。One of his 600 aliases, yes. Okay, so that is basically it for the little slideshow that we got. Because that took way longer than I expected. I talked a lot.
No, I think it was paced pretty good too.
Oh, well, I'm happy you think that.
If you would have just rushed through, you'd still be at like 11:20.
Honestly, that's really true. So now, what we wanted to do after this was over was I wanted to kind of provide a Q&A kind of thing.
Yeah.
So if you guys have any questions for Naoki, or if you have any questions for Kubo,
Or Matt, or me,
or Corey, please, now's your time. Go ahead and put them in the comments.
Speak now, forever hold your peace.
聞きたい。I have a
Naoki?
question for everyone.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
日本語ね、日本語
Okay.
ね。
Okay.
現在のマッシュアップはどんな音ゲーユーザーに楽しんでもらえる内容になっていると思いますか？皆さんの意見が欲しい。
Yeah.
うん。ストレートなね。
So that's like, what kind of music
Yeah, what
gamers
kind of music gamers
do you feel like we are appealing to?
Yeah, for mashup.
So Naoki's question is, what kind of music gamers do you think we are trying to push our game to? What kind of music gamers do you think would be interested in our game? That's what he wants to ask you guys. And I am also looking at your questions right now.
ミドル
So
コア
let's
かな？
see.
シェオズ。
shares though.
ボルテと音劇プレイヤー？
うん、ボルテ音劇。
まあ、yeah.
English sports, current range, positive.
Okay, so that's another question. Okay. New navigators or English when we get paranoid in mashup?
マッシュパラノイドいつ入るのっつって。
ああ、よく知ってるね。そうだね。今書いてくれてる？みんなバーって書いてきてくれてるよね。
So, one question that we're getting right now is new navigators or English dubs for the current navigators. That is actually something that we've had a little bit of discussion about. I personally do want to add different navigators to this game. I think that we need more variety in terms of characters in this game, just to appeal to different people, right? And in terms of English VAs, I would love that too, to be honest. Like, that would be really sick. That is definitely like
Phoenix voiceover with.
Ever since they made me the Axe Storm voice, and now every time you boot the game, it's me saying Axe Storm.
Fun fact, both me and Matt did like 30 takes of saying just the word Axe Storm each.
皆さんまあ書いてくれてるよね。その2つ目の質問していいですか？2つ目ね。僕からのね。
Okay.
今のそのマッシュアップにどんなね要素であったりとか機能とか遊び方が追加されるともっと楽しくゲームがプレイできると思ってますか
？So what do you think is something that could be added to the game to make it better?
More fun.
So if you guys could add something into mashup right now, what would you do? What would you add? And why would it be fun, I guess? So just give us an opinion. What do you want to see in our game? That's
that you think it would make it more enjoyable.
So let's see. I think I'm skipping a lot of questions. So let me see. I was brought in by the fact that I don't play many other keyboard rhythm games. Let me tell you, I don't either.
He plays no
keyboard rhythm games. I play no keyboard rhythm games other than Mashup right now. I played a little bit of DJ Max, could not get into it, despite the fact that I love the song list, to be honest.
クロスオーバー曲とクロスビーツのイベント。
それは難しいな。まあでも本当にその皆さんやってもらえるねプレイヤーの皆さんが望むことを僕らはしなきゃいけないから。
まあ確かにね。
でセブンスコードのクロスオーバ
ー。
難しいな。
カメラが止まった。So the camera stopped, so you get to see me awkwardly holding my fingers over my mouth. So let's see. What are we missing out on? The fact that it's on Steam feels very open to everyone. It makes the game way more accessible. That is one thing that I kind of liked, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, like it's something that everyone can play. You don't have to, if you live in the middle of nowhere in America or wherever else, you can play this game because it's on Steam, man. Like, and that's really sick.
And for the people asking for the crossover for Crossbeats, I will say that you will get, with the songs that I touch, you'll get a lot of diversity, similar to how it was in Crossbeats.
Yes, that is honestly so true. That is so true. I like for real. Let's see. What else are we missing on Chrome Circles Offline? We got the collaboration. Is it possible to see a Sevens Code crossover song?
No, that's very difficult.
OK じゃあ3つ目質問していい特にこれコリーねコリーね
Okay.
まあ言えばその海外の皆さんね、まあ、not Japanese ね、の方々どんな曲をね今後ねこのゲームでプレイしたいと思いますか
So Naoki is asking me, as someone who does A&R for the game, what type of music would you guys like to be in the game?
This is something that I have been talking about a lot too, and that's like something that I am trying to kind of take this well, as much as I can. I'm just a developer, but I'm trying to take this game. Miami Bass. There you go.
Miami Bass.
I'm also a fan of color bass personally. I like color bass, that kind of stuff, like glitchy kind of stuff. I'm a big fan of it. But anyways,
there may or may not be something like that.
I know, I'm so excited. But anyways, what I want to say is something that we've come to realize recently, or not really recently, something that I've always wanted to say is that the taste in the what's the word for this? The type of music that appeals to Japanese music game players and Asian music game players versus the type of music, the Western market is completely different, and we need to think about that. We need to diversify our song list, because if we don't, then we're gonna turn into just another like, okay, this is just another Japanese music game, and then like, okay, why am I here, right?
Yeah.
Why are you here?
Right.
Exactly. So, anyways, more hardcore Tanoshi. Let's see. What are we missing out on? More Soulplan. How long into the Camellia? Denpa. Eliminate. Something I can't see in other everythings. Something I can't see in other games. Chiptune, Denpa. More hardcore Tanoshi, more ballads. Somehow meeting in the middle. Bring it back.
どんどん変えてくれてるね。
そうだよね。
See, so that's what I want to do. Bring it back to when music games had a ton of musical variety.
Yeah, back before everything was just kind of otoge core,
なんか
right?
昔なんか2000年代の頭の音楽ゲームがなんかジャンルが幅広くて、
幅広かったね。
そういう感じに戻りたいっつって。
そうだね。あとそれがすごくだから我々から見たらストレートなんだけど、まあ日本語の曲でもやっぱり英語の曲。やっぱ
となんか R&B とかポップとかファンクとかいろんなジャンル、
もっとやっぱりイングリッシュの曲がやっぱ普通にプレイしたい。だから日本語の曲が多くない？どう？
まあ
それはどう？
それはそこまでなんかそれは関係ないけどなんかジャンルの幅広さ。
ジャンルね、いろいろなそのサウンドが欲しいっていうことだよね。まあ BPM160、150、160なくて。
なんか全部アニコアではない、音ゲーコアではない。
なるほどね。ちょっと考えなきゃいけないね。あ、本当。そうカメラ入ってないね。
入ってないですね。
すごく本当今こうやって書いてくれることはすごく我々には参考にはなるから、もっともっと意見欲しいね。ちょっとカメラ切れてたね。
切れてたんですよね。So basically, we were just kind of translating everything you guys have been saying to Naoki right now, and just kind of saying that, you know, one thing that we want to see is like songs, like a song genre variety that is more like varied. We want to see a varied type of music in our game, right?
もっともっと多くのプレイヤーの方々に楽しんでもらいたいので、だ意見が欲しいんだよね。
Like they want to make a game that's fun for all of you guys to play, so they want as many like opinions and feedback as possible.
Yeah.
そう。あともう一つラストね。今後ね、そのバーチャルパスとかでフューチャーしてほしいコラボレーションはありますか？
For the future virtual path.
クロノサークルとかさ、あとまあコンフリクトとかやってるけど、もっともっとみんなが本当にやりたいこと。
まあさっきなんか D4DJ と DJ Max もありましたんで。
あったな。あでもいいよいいよ。
ステブンコード。
意見また改めて言ってほしい。
ステップマニアックス。
本当率直なね意見が欲しいな。参考にしたいから。
If you guys want to see any sort of collaboration events in this game with any game whatsoever, please say it. Drop game names in the chat. Anything works.
Or even like artist names, like
or artist names. Yeah. What artists do you want to see?
例えばだよ。モンスターハンターとかね。おい。
ワッカ。
ワッカ。おい。
We got Waka.
だからできるできないじゃなくて意見が欲しい。
Not only path, but also DLC. I appreciate the fact that you're telling me that you
easy to
my
いいよいいよ、もうどんどんどんどんちょうだい意見を。
anything is okay.
電気グループ
おお。
ダウンロード
こんな感じ。
あジュリカさん
Oh, a jerka.
あどんどん書いてくれてるね。
Step
Maniacs.
太鼓の達人ね。
太鼓の達人
本当ね。
Okay.
でもまあそういう意見が知りたいよね。
まあ
実際僕たちがやっぱりやるにあたってやっぱりより多くの人たちにやってもらいたいっていう思いがあるからさ。
Cave Story.
ケーブストーリー
Oh, I don't even know what that is. DJ Max.
DJ
stuck me.
Max,
Yeah. So yeah, he just
そう
saying
なんか
that you guys
昔
want to
のなんか合鍵盤のアーティスト
ああ。
yeah. We do have Slake, right?
We do have
We
Slave
do have Slake.
そうそうこうやって僕質問してるとすごく長くなっちゃうんでこれ一応さ12時って言ってたから終わり大丈夫なの大丈夫なの
あ全然大丈夫です
パンプイットアップってあるんだ
Crossbeat Severance Code. Honestly, there's so many good songs in Crossbeats.
There are
輪っかねまた輪っかね
You're welcome
Yeah. Oh my god.
As a BMS artist
Leap Nitro. I would pay a premium for a Waka DLC.
そうアーティストフューチャーでもいいしね
あー
これだからゲームプロダクトフューチャーでもいいしあと全く違う例えばアニメとかムービーとか
あー
でもいいし
まあそうだよね。なんかこのコンフリクトパスのようになんかそのアーティストのパスの方でもいいかも
いい
しれないね。
しあとだからコンテンツもいいね
直樹パート欲しい
直樹パス欲しいって。
まあここにいるけどね
That's not a collab, but yeah.
ね
Make Red Alice a character in game as part of the path.
おお
Taku. Oh, I would love that so much.
おーなるほどね。いやいいね、いいね。いろいろみんな意見聞きたいよね、こうやってね。ライブな意見が欲しいよね。僕たちだけで考えるんじゃなくてね。
そうっすよね。Demo.
ディモか。
Demo.
な
I think someone probably said Arcea at one
Yeah, I
point.
thought Arcea.
Yeah, I saw that for sure. So I mean, yeah. So that is bring back Taku. That'd be so good.
そうだ。あとは今さ、2レーンと4レーンあるじゃない。うん。皆さんはやっぱり4レーンの方がより楽しんでもらえてるのかな現状としては。
まあそうかもしれないんだけど、ちょっとか
もっともっとその2レーンを楽しんでもらうためには
おう
どうしたらいいかな。
Ooh, that's a really good question. Okay. Naoki wants to know. So right now, I think most people in this chat probably play mainly 4-lane. Right? So you play like 4-lane. 2-lane is like you said, 2-lane just for beginners, right? So is there anything that you guys think that we can do to 2-lane to make it more enjoyable? Make it more, yeah?
I think
俺もだからメインは2レーンだよ。2レーンのハードだよ。
そうなんだ。
そこから始める。
I think we should add master charts to 2-lane.
Like add harder charts.
Yeah.
So because there's like no expert charts even in
Right.
2-lane right now. So 2-lane needs harder charts. No, exactly. I think that's part of the reason why it's contributed to like being a beginner mode because we literally capped the you know the difficulty that it only goes up to hard, right? There's no 高い難易度の譜面がないって、それでなんかビギナー用のモードになってるというイメージがあるらしいですよ。
なるほどね。なるほどね。あと、
2-lane でもっとギミックに入れてって
そうだよね。Put more gimmicks in 2-lane. That's actually a really good idea.
そうこれはね引き続きどんどん意見欲しい。俺またもう一つ言っていい？
Okay.
もっともっと僕たちはそのマッシュアップっていうものをいわゆるゲームの中でもっと楽しくプレイしてもらおうと思ってていろいろ今はなんて言ったらいいの努力してる頑張ってるけれどもっともっとそのマッシュアップモードを楽しんでもらうためには皆さん何かアイディアありますか？
Okay. So, another thing that he's asking right now is, as of right now, I also think of this too, honestly. I think I do have a couple of answers that I've talked about already. Right now, everyone mainly seems to play free play, right? And like, people do play mashup, but mashup, it does not really seem like the main thing that people go to in our game. And when our game is called mashup and we're trying to stress mashups, that kind of feels like a misplay in a sense. So how do you guys think we could make mashup mode better? Or maybe just the mashups themselves better? This is where one thing I said earlier about DLC 2, I feel like the direction of the mashups in DLC 2 does go into a different direction, and I think that that's something that will make people play mashups.
I also think too, like with having multiple genres in future releases,
Yes.
will make mashups that much more interesting.
Yeah.
To where people will more gravitate towards that mode.
Right. なんか例えばなんかその本当になんかそのゲームの曲のジャンルがまあ幅が広かったら、まあなんかそのマッシュアップトラックも面白くなるから。
そうだね、それはそうだな。
まあ自然にマッシュアップモードにメインになっちゃいますね。
確
確かにね。だから今ってワンパターンっぽく見えるっていうことかな。そう考えると。なるほどな。
So I'm just trying to play through all the free play charts, then I'm gonna go play all the mashups. Okay. それで最初になんかその単曲をフリープレイでやってみて、これが終わってからマッシュアップモードに行くっていう意見もあるんで、まあ so then okay, so you just play like I think if you were able to select the mashups from free play mode, I would play them there more too. So yeah, okay. So would you be saying like having to switch over? Okay. So this is one thing that would be something I would like to hear your opinions about. And if you would be interested in something like this, please tell me. Do you think that having mashups be split up into mashup mode is like part of the reason why mashups don't get played that often? Because you have to go to this separate mode? You do agree?
I have a question.
You have a question. Okay, what's your question?
And it ties into exactly what you're talking about right now.
Okay.
So let's say you have free play mode, right?
Okay.
And let's say you've played enough songs to unlock mashups.
Okay.
In free play mode, would it be difficult, now I'm asking you as a dev,
Okay.
to say like right here on the song select, have an icon that says mashup available?
We do have
You
that.
hit tab,
Yes.
and you could pick mashups directly within inside free play.
I think
Or some other arbitrary button.
I mean it's definitely doable from like a development perspective, but I think the one problem that I have, so this is one thing that I've said before to the team already. One thing that I personally don't like about the current state of mashup mode. So even let's say I kind of personally think that maybe combining them into one mode would be better. Straight up, number one. Like I don't think we need to have them in a separate mode at all. But one thing that I don't like about the current state of mashup mode is there's no lamps. There's no lamps. You know, every time I play a music game, you know, I play 2DX, I play whatever the heck, right? Part of my serotonin that I get from playing the game is I look at all of my lamps and I'm like, oh my gosh, look at all this stuff
Everything's
that I've
flashing.
played. Everything's flashing. There are lamps, but you don't know until you highlight the song. Like you don't see, it's not on the wheel, right? I want lamps.
I think lamps would be good.
I want lamps, and I think that's part of the problem, right? And yeah, give us lamps. Exactly what I'm saying. So
Even like what I'm saying here is what Corey's saying would be perfect in my opinion.
exactly, but the problem that I have with that is that even if we did do that, where are the lamps gonna go?
Well,
Like maybe like what I think maybe you like highlight the border of each mashup.
yeah,
or
highlight the
something.
border, or even do it like 2DX where you have it on the side where it's just there's a color differential.
Right. Exactly. I don't know which ones I haven't played yet. Exactly. I don't know which mashups I haven't played yet. There's been so many times where like on like my main server profile, I will look at like mashup mode and I'll find mashups I just ignored because I didn't know that I hadn't played them. And I'm like, okay.
3 lamps for each mashup.
3 lamps for each mashup.
I mean, I think because right now there's only 3 mashups per song.
Oh, right. Oh, that's you mean 3 lamps for 1 lamp, 3
One
total
lamp,
lamps,
yeah, 3
1
total
for
lamps.
each mashup. So like if you're whatever difficulty you have selected, like that lamp will be the one that's visible. Okay. I like the idea of being able to select mashup from free play. So that like maybe just let's say completely hypothetical here. What if there was a day where we combined the 2 modes together and made it so that you can select mashups as regular songs, right? What if it was something like that? I don't like maybe there. I mean, there's gonna be a lot of like there's obviously a lot of UI changes and stuff that would be associated with that too. But yeah, maybe you can use glow around jackets. Yeah, I think that's also a really good idea.
So that actually, it's a great idea, but it might be difficult with designers of the jackets.
Oh, yeah. So like, so maybe we'll have to find a way to like not put it over the jacket. No.
I
There's a lot
think
of things, yeah.
I think having an indicator to the left of the song card might be the
I think that's definitely the play. That's definitely the play. I mean, that. So, anyways, I definitely appreciate all of the feedback for this because this is honestly very helpful. I saw a comment at least 10 to 15 minutes ago, and I feel like I just completely ignored it. But someone was asking about like a Dan mode, like a course mode.
Yeah.
That is something that I want to see added personally. It's not currently added in the roadmap yet, but like that is something that I do want to see personally, and like I think it'd just be really fun to just have, honestly. And just the idea of trying to ensure that we get something that's great and not something done for the sake of putting everything in one mode. Yes, no, of course. Like we have to test it. This is not something that we can add like immediately. Like we can't just add it in tomorrow. I would want folders and breaking mashups in individual songs under the folder. But that might be too messy. I would want folders and breaking mashups into individual songs under the folder. But that might be too messy. I'm not too sure. But I think what he is bringing up is, or what they're bringing up rather, I'm sorry. What they're bringing up is that it's kind of it's going to be a UI problem, right? How can we get that communicated to the users like appropriately, right? Like the mashups and the regular songs, and then somehow differentiating between two of them. Like I said, this is something it's theoretical. This will take a lot of testing. It may take a lot of time. It may not be something that we'll see immediately. Okay. But yes. Okay, so we originally had planned the stream to be for about an hour. We are a little bit over time right now, but we could kind of finish it up around here. If you guys have any last minute questions for Naoki, if you have any questions for Kubo, our game planner, if you have any questions, please let us know.
More dialogues when mashup tracks are unlocked.
Dialogues?
I think like more indication.
Oh, okay. いや、まあ、もし質問があれば聞いてくださいって言って、
いやでもすごくやっぱりみんなバーってゲームのことになったらすごく意見くれたので非常にありがたいよね。
まあ本当にそうだよね。
Naoki said you guys have been giving a lot of really great feedback, so it's super appreciated.
Yeah, we totally appreciate this. So if you have any questions for any of us right here, I will give you a couple of minutes to ask. Just a comment.
Kubo.
これなんか今後君の名前にして名前に O が6個いります。
名前考えてたんですけどね、久保のまま進みそうな感じですかね。
まあそうですよね。
久保でもO が6個ね。O が6個。それいいね。ジークアクスみたいな。
Okay. I actually have a question for all of you guys actually as well. This is so obviously I am doing this. We're all doing this to try to reach out to the not just the American community, the English speaking community. What do you guys want to see in terms of that, right? What would you want to see? Like I want to make a bunch of content where we're all just like doing stuff, and like one thing that I think is really important is I want the distance between us as a company and you, the users, to feel as short as possible. And I want to know what you think we could do to do that. Let's see. Naoki cooking takoyaki.
たこ焼き？
なんか直樹はなんかたこ焼き作ってる配信。
あ、やるの？まあ一応関西人だからね。
皆さんに聞きたいことがあって、
okay.
その今後海外向けの配信っていうのをどんどんと継続していきたいなって思ってるんですけど、こういったゲーム情報をお届けするだけじゃなくて、どういうコンテンツというか動画が見たいかみたいな。
なるほどね。Okay, so Kubo wants to ask everybody, we want to do these types of streams consistently. We want to do them on a regular basis, and he wants to know, we don't want to just make them streams where we just talk about game content and then, shut it off because that's just boring. What kind of content would you like to see alongside that? What would you like us to do to make it more interesting? Something that you actually want to watch. What do you want?
前にこっちでフラッシュで出たのが、マットさんと直樹さん激辛を食べたりとか、
ホットペッパーね。
そうなんか観光名所とかに行ってなんかマッシュアップかけて。ハ
ウリンってなんかなんかロサンゼルスにあるめちゃくちゃ有名な、まあ激辛のチキン。
あ、そうなの。そう。きれいなそれ。
めちゃくちゃ美味しいです。本当に美味しいですよ。So what Kubo was saying that we had like some like random ideas basically, and one thing we wanted to do is like me and Naoki loves spicy food, by the way. He loves spicy food. We would just do me and Naoki doing a bunch of spicy challenges. Like that's something that people want to see.
There's so many recommendations.
There's so many recommendations. So
we
like
do Western snacks.
review
mashup mode food.
Oh.
I want to see how good everyone is at mashup.
So one thing that Kubo also said was like maybe like showing you guys like going to like tourist spots, like going to like sightseeing places and being like, hey, we're in this random place in Japan, and what are we gonna do? We'll play some mashup or something. I don't know.
Or we could just like show behind scenes dev stuff too.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool, right? Cultural mashup? I mean, that's kind of what we're going for here.
チャンマッシュアップ。これデザイナー云々とかなんかあるけど。
なんかイラストレーなんかジャケットイラストレートをなんか生絵描きとか。
ああいいねいいね。ライブでね。うんうん。I like that.
Chip reviews, behind the scenes chart creation. そのチャート、その譜面生成の
ああプロセス
の
とか
そう譜面のなんか説明とか。
You haven't guessed the location like another game? Like GeoGuessr? Oh my god.
That's a game って書いてある。
なんかジオゲサみたいに今どこにいますかっつって。
ああいいねいいねいいねいいね。
それ面白そう。Let's see, I'm enjoying the game on the, let's see, more responses, acknowledgements in the suggestions channel. Yeah, I mostly spend a lot of time in the bug fixes channel because every time I see a post in there, my heart stops a little bit and I have to figure out what I have to do. So I will
ゲー
try
ム
to...
でいろんな音ゲーのコントロールを遊んでみて。
ああいいねいいね。面白いね面白いね。
そう
足でやっちゃうっていう。
とか。
でももう本当今日こうやってさ、ザ・ファーストでやってみて、まあ最後はまあざっくばらんというかこういうバラエティになったけれど、非常に本当ねいい意見を皆さんにもらえたことは非常にありがたいなと思ってて、僕たちもやっぱユーザーがいて成り立つものだからもっともっとみんなと一緒にゲームを作っていきたいなと思ってるから、今後もたくさんのストレートな意見くださいね。
さっきめっちゃいいの来ましたんでね。
本当？
なんか
何？
サウンドチームの人が配信で新曲を作る配信。
ああ、それ前なまあコリオとでクランキーのところでやってたんだ。
そう
やっとったんなあれな。
Yeah, me, Naoki, and Cranky did something really similar to making a song on stream for Tunism. The April
Yeah,
right,
right.
first.
Exactly.
And then any April Fool's plans? It's written right here.
Any April Fool's plans? No.
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 I don't know. I'm not on the dev side.
まあ何をさておきじゃあ最後縁も竹のあって日本のあれですけれども、そろそろフィニッシュいきます。
Yes. Okay. So we are gonna close it up right now. So go ahead and
hit that subscribe button, please.
Hit that subscribe button and
ring the bell.
Just as like a little bit of not really a side thing. I still will do every single week on Saturday mornings at about this time. I come to the office and I stream the game for 2 hours. I do that every single week. So you can go ahead and hear my opinions of, not my opinions, but like ask me questions. You can see how I actually do play the game. I'm pretty good at the game too. I'm a little bit good. I have some server records. But yes, thank you so much for your opinions.
Are we gonna do this again?
I would love to. I really want to. And Kubo here wants to do it as well. Yeah, 大丈夫ですよ.
You just told me to sit down.
I know.
ある意味それ一つパターンになるかもわからない。
So Kubo also wants to do this, right?
Would you guys like to see me, Matt, Naoki, Kubo do this again?
Yes. Would you like to see this? If you don't want to see it, then we won't do it.
Shut up and we'll do it.
Yeah, like we don't have to do this, man. It's
Saturday.
It's Saturday. I could have done all sorts of stuff. Okay.
Epic dynamic.
Epic dynamic. Heck yeah. Definitely love to hear it. All right. Sick. But yeah. So we will hopefully be doing this again in the future. The reason why I keep saying Kubo is because he'll probably bring up plans and stuff and work it all out and make it happen. And we will do our best to keep hearing your opinions and putting them into the game. And as you know, I am literally almost always in that Discord because I'm constantly worried that someone's going to be like, hey, why don't the servers work right now?
I'm there too, and they took my flare away.
Really?
Yep.
That's kind of mean. We should probably fix
I also want a custom panel in the game, please.
What kind of custom panel?
Something that says sound team or something, or
Okay.
A&R something. Give me something.
I mean, okay, to be honest, like there's a developer one. I'm the only one that uses the developer one, and I put it in. I could add something for you, really easy.
Give me something.
I'll give you something. It's really easy. Okay, but yes, thank you so much for all of your opinions. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the support, and we will let you know the next time that something like this happens. And remember, next week on Saturday.
Have a good weekend.
Yes.
Yeah.
Have a good weekend.
Yes.
And we will see you around. And just be sure to stop by my stream next week. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
See you.
See you.
Okay.